Yes, y'all know what it is, man. The Ern Iso Show. If y'all don't know now, you know. We back at it. Listen, man, Big Bro is back full of health, ready to go and get at it like we do. The best dynamic duo in the world. That be us. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all for being here, man. We ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe. All of y'all that listen to us on audio, man, I'm asking y'all this. I don't even ask y'all this. I don't even know if y'all do or don't. Follow us on the YouTube. For all of y'all that follow us on the YouTube, follow us on the audio. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed, you know what I'm saying? You're going to enjoy it both ways, both times, no doubt. But without a shadow of a doubt, man, let's get to the pot the way that we normally do. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Everything was great, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, you know what I mean, holding it down. Talking crazy, I heard. You know what I mean?
Hell, dog, you know, you go to the brunch, you know what I'm saying? You know, they let you know when you go to the brunch, like, you're not allowed to speak his name again.
Right.
We let you in. I'm like, it's just you. You're not allowed.
You know what I mean? So, already got how I'ma spin that when I'm at when I meet him, like, you know how he get, he just, you know what I mean? He don't really mean it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Let you know, man.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Just thank y'all, man, for the love and support.
Yeah, no doubt.
Damn, we doing great, man.
Yeah, we are.
We doing great. Doing very, very, very well, man. That's all thanks to y'all. You know, like I say, please like, rate, review. Y'all think that stuff really don't mean nothing, but it do mean a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So please do continue to do that. And yeah, like you said, man, follow us, subscribe to the YouTube, follow us, you know, Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you listen to. Please make sure you follow or whatever they call it, subscribe. Do that for us. That helps us out. But yeah, I finally did see the Michael Jackson movie. And I don't know no other way but to kind of set it off that Michael was the villain and Joe was the hero.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I saw it. That's exactly how I felt when I saw it, yeah.
Now, I understand that because our whole lives we've been hearing people talk about how Joe Jackson disciplined and beat his children. You done grew up listening to comedians make jokes about it. People talk about it. So you've been hearing that your whole lives. You've been hearing that. But I did some research. It said he was born in, what year was he born in? Was he born like, he was born like a couple of years after my great-grandmother or something. Was he born like 1930 or something? He was born in like the time that like,
say Joseph Walter Jackson was born in 1928.
Yeah. They say he was born in Arkansas, right? He
Yeah.
grew up in something like Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that man came up, so the man had to come up hard.
Yeah, he did, no doubt, definitely.
That man came up hard. Oh.
No, he did. He did.
Straight up. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Damn. So, like we say here, a lot of those men from those times, some of them conducted themselves that way to survive.
That's all they knew.
You had to be.
Yeah.
A lot of men had to be like that. I mean, we talked about that before. How some men from them certain time periods and all that, you talking about growing to be from Arkansas back in the day.
Right.
When the Jim Crow and stuff like that was still around. So it's men that conducted themselves a certain way.
Yeah.
Tough like that. And sometimes it might have been too much, but it was out of survival.
Yeah.
Now, I do feel bad if some of them children felt like it was too much, you know, getting hit on and getting beat on. So I just don't want to make light of that. because you don't want to be abusing your children. But I'm pretty sure that's all men like that came up around them times and all that. Dude, that's what they knew.
Yeah.
That's probably how they was raised. I'm not saying it's right because at some point you do gotta break that cycle and ease up. Because if we go back to the miniseries from the 90s, Jackson's American Dream.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson, to me, that was more, I guess, you know, you gotta say it was a miniseries, so they had more time to tell the story. So it was in more detail. So shout out to everybody that played in that one. That's the one that we, you know, watched over and over again for a long time. That Joe Jackson, to me, was more in depth and it showed why he was like that. Like I said, but they had more time to show the story. This movie really wasn't like, it didn't really have no time to really just have no real type character development. It's just like, all right, it was what it was. It just, the story, the movie just moved along. It wasn't like, you know, the miniseries from the 90s where they had time for like what they call character development. And you really watch Joe, because you go watch The American Dream, that showed you kind of like why Joe Jackson was the way he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was out of survival. The time that he grew up, you know what I mean? The time he was living in. So.
Nah, but he told him that at the dinner table. Remember, he was like,
yeah.
Either if you don't do this, then you're going to
live
like
me. Working, I mean, working.
Exactly.
Working your whole life.
In the steel mill. Yeah, like, you win or you want to be like this, what you want. And they was all agreeing. So we want to win. All right, exactly. This is what it's going to take.
You know what I'm saying? And I understand a lot of people that would be great men had clashes and issues with their father.
Right.
Because of that.
Right.
That same issue. You know what I mean? You seen Kobe and his father.
Seen Floyd and his dad.
You seen Floyd Mayweather and his father.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be that friction going where you know what I'm saying, trying to get where you going.
Right.
It's gonna be that friction. So that's not. Now, maybe you feel like it was overboard because he was, from what they showed, he was putting belt the ass a lot.
Yeah, but we say it's overboard because we know them.
Right.
He put them in a point. If we didn't know them, it'd just be, that dad over there, he's just aggressive. He a hard dad. But because we know them, we feel the sympathy because they made it to this celebrity status. Yeah. Man, he was so rough on them. But you know them because of Joe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
So it got to be some type of, I mean, I guess he felt like it may have been a little bit overboard, but I guess he felt like this is what I got to do to get them where they need to go.
True. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So now, like I say, I'm not one of them. I don't know how they feel about their father, but from the outside looking at it, from what I see, that man was doing what he felt like he had to do to get them a better life.
Right.
Because remember, the time that they doing it too, it's not now. You see what I'm saying? That time is not, it's not now where it was just, you ain't had to beat on them. You could just went on the internet and just sung and danced. No, none of that was around. And mind you talking about the time where it's still civil rights and all that going on.
Right.
Jim Crow is on all that stuff. It's still, some of that stuff is still going on.
Right.
So we try to break through that. Don't forget, that's not like how times is now. We can go where you want, do what you want. Nah, it wasn't that time.
Right.
So the man did the best he could. I feel the man did the best he could.
With what he had.
Yeah, with what he had, the situation he was in.
Gang, he had a gang of kids. The man stayed with that woman. They had a gang of kids. He did the whole time. I'm going to the steel mill, back to the house.
Listen, I mean, as they said in the Black Dynamite cartoon, it was like, ain't nothing to do around there except work and fuck. So that's why he had all kids. Ain't nothing else to do.
Yo, I'm scared.
Yo, and speaking of that, what's crazy is The Jackson's episode of that Black Dynamite cartoon, it depicted Michael Jackson as like seemed like a nice person, but he was like the meanest, evilest one.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. Because that's kind of how I feel.
You feel like that now after watching this biopic? Or
Yeah.
You feel, all right, I got you.
See what I'm saying? Because before this, because like I said, the miniseries that came out in the 90s, American Dream, it didn't, to me, I don't remember seeing some of the stuff that it showed in this movie.
Because it was about the whole family. It wasn't necessarily just about Michael.
Right.
I got you, yeah.
So, now, like I say, Joe did what he felt like he had to do to get it going now. People might feel like he was too much, he was too overbearing. All right, you could probably say that, but he had to have the vision. He had the vision. Somebody had to have the vision and the push to get it done.
And you talk about the time, like you said, bro, time when you saw black men getting killed for less.
Right.
Y'all gotta be disciplined now, because if you not, I've seen black boys get killed for less. So I gotta make sure y'all on point. You know what I'm saying? We don't got time for no games. So yeah, I feel what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, so because one of the things that I noticed is that when Michael was sitting down talking about I guess what his plan was or something like that to become, a pop star or whatever. He was like, well, first thing first is, first thing I need you to do is I need you to fire my father.
I need you to fire Joe. Yeah. The whole time he talk like he a man though.
Yeah, like,
what Joe gonna think about you doing this?
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna look him in his eyes.
I'm looking in his eyes and I'm just gonna tell him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But then my man go right to the label here. It's like, yo, y'all gotta let Joe.
Yeah, y'all gotta tell him Joe. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you went right to the label here. Y'all gotta tell Joe. And the thing about it, they went to Joe. This is where I'm thinking like, oh, this is per with Joe. Like, no. They went to Joe like, yo, Joe, this, well, Michael, he's like, all right, cool.
Right.
Mike can do whatever he wants, but this is the time that the family do it. Anything after that, before that, Michael do whatever he want. But the family time is this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, Joe for the family. Michael wants something like, yo, I gotta be by myself because I want to be bigger than the Jackson 5 itself. That's how I started looking at like, okay.
And then you gotta understand. I think Joe peeped that though. Joe peeped that Michael was the most talented one, but didn't really want to do that. But you need him. It's like trickle down.
Right.
I need you in a group so I can help everybody else.
Right.
That's why we got to stick together.
Remember the conversation between him and his wife? She said that like, yo, he his own man, and you gotta let him go. He was like, what about the other boys though?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you right, yeah.
You just worried about what you want someone to do, not understanding because the mom, she probably fucking Love is Blind. They all not equal.
Right.
They all not equal talent-wise and all of that. So the whole thing, I need to be like that with him because I need to hold on for him as probably as long as he can or try to work out his plan so everybody can eat.
Yeah.
If he just go off on his own, everybody else is eventually, you know what I mean? They probably gonna fall off.
Right.
It's gonna be real rough for them.
Right. Which is what happened in real life. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Joe probably seen that coming. Joe seen that coming and knew that that's how it would be.
Right.
That's how I feel. I feel like Joe knew that that's how it would be.
Right.
So that's why he conducted himself like that. He was calm about it. Listen, he can do whatever y'all want. Y'all trying to do the solo album? All right. After he handle his business or whatever it's trying to handle business with the Jack spot, he can do whatever else any other time.
Right.
Because he knew that. You know what I'm saying? The man knew that the group needed Michael to survive.
Right.
Because what's going to happen is it's going to fracture exactly what happened in real life. It's going to fracture. Someone had a little bit of, you know what I mean? A little bit of success, fade away. Then it's not going to be the same. I need to probably keep them together for as long as you can keep them together.
True. Yeah.
And I think Joe knew that. You know what I'm saying? Michael I just wanted to get away and do and just do my own.
Right.
Just do my own thing, not understanding that you might make that sacrifice for the family.
Right.
Like he said, he's like, I can do whatever y'all want to do with him, as long as he still got to do this.
Right.
Do whatever else.
But see, Michael had a way in the movie, right? The biopic, he had a way of making himself look innocent. But like, it was a lot of times I'm like, damn, like, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Because I just had it in my head. Like, Joe was, remember, because it was a part where Joe was like, when he said something like, what about the other boys? And she was like, well, you know, he got to do that. And Mike was just setting up everything like, well, I want to be a man. I'm trying to do this on my own. He kind of like set stuff up so he separated himself from his family. Because he was in the joint. Remember, he was like looking at this picture of his nose. He was like, no, my face not symmetrical enough. I always thought he got the nose job because he didn't like the fact that his nose was similar to his dad's nose. Whatever the truth is,
it's something online of him saying that he didn't want to look like Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in the joint, like, oh, my face not symmetrical like that.
Yeah, that's not the reason though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They threw that phony reason in. The reason was because he said it out of his own mouth that, you know, he didn't want to look like Joe. And Joe also said that, you break away from what you end up with yes men around you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. You just reminded me. That's what I was thinking about.
Yes men around you because people was videotaping his calls.
Yeah.
Was taping his calls.
Right.
He said, you ain't gonna have. You said, all right, so you gonna leave your family. They have a bunch of people around you that's gonna tell you yes, and that's what's gonna mess you up.
Right.
And sure enough, he was surrounded by a bunch of people that was exposing. People that was taping his damn phone calls and he was talking all kinds of shit. Yeah,
that's what I was trying to think of. Because remember that when Mike was first in the joint and Quincy was in there, no, it wasn't Quincy Jones at the time. It was the other guy, you know what I'm saying? Because Quincy was there in the first joint. He's like, stop moving your feet, we can't hear you. And Joe was like, let me get 5 minutes with
Barry Gordy.
Barry Gordy. And he was like, no. It's like, damn near like he emasculated him. You know what I mean? Like, no, we got this. Just go over there and do that. And I'm like, damn, that's his pop. You know what I mean? And then, then Barry Gordy damn near put him in a position in the movie like, if you ever need anything, Mike, let me know. And it's probably just standing there like, fuck, it's my son.
Right.
So let you know. Fuck, he here because of me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Oh, you special, Mike. If you need anything, let me know. And I was like, dang, it was almost like you said. He had the people around him that was like, we need to get you away from Joe. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, what's that all about? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was weird to me.
Started records and making money.
Right. You right. That's what it was about. But it was like, I'm like, dang, for another brother to look at another man like that. He was in the joint teaching all the stuff. Like, yeah, this is how you do this, how you do that. And he's like, all right, Mike, time to go. She's like, all right, but you also, yeah, if you need anything, let me know. Because you special. No, I'm pretty sure he know he's special. His pop treating like he's special. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But yeah, you right. It was parts in there. I'm not going to say he got emasculated, but it was like, they damn near wanted to take the power away from him of being his dad. You know what I mean? You saw a person where his mom stepped in, because you really only saw one real whooping, you know what I'm saying, in the joint when Joe got him. And he was like, all right, you got here, big nose. And then my wife was like, oh, what did he say? That's nothing. He called him big nose. All right, he got a big nose. But they harped on that because then you're like, oh, now he get his nose job done. That's why he used that one insult that you ever heard. But throughout the movie, everything Mike did, Joe was just like, that boy crazy. That's the most he got. Mm-hmm. He ain't getting animals and monkeys. You thinking like, oh, Joe about to explode. He just like, you know what I mean? That's all he's full crazy. Even when he got his nose job. Joe just looked at him like, come here, let me see. But you want to be this man that hate this man, I'm going to just look him in his eyes and tell him. He just looked at him and was like, You know what I mean? He really didn't have no words for him. Mm-hmm. To make him like this villain like we posed him out to be. You know what I mean? So, to me, how I looked at it, Mike was the villain. You wanted to break away from your family when you could have capitalized on the fact of we the Jackson 5, but we staying together. That was Joe's whole thing. Of everybody, well, he tricked them into the tour. You know what I mean? Mike really didn't want to do it. Because Joe was probably like, Mike doing all that, and these boys gonna get forgotten about. Mm-hmm. They not even gonna ever mention your name again. So I got to do something to keep these boys' name relevant. You know what I'm saying? And even during the tour, what my man said, this is the last show we'll ever do, you guys. Like,
you should have to say like these people not your family. Like these people not your brothers. Like some people you don't know. Like, I
was like,
say family on tour. What? Everybody in his family gotta eat, bro.
Right. But you see how they all, because even his mom was like, we got all this because of Michael. Michael, we got Michael
What you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Fuck you, what?
I up in the fucking steel mill. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let me get on.
Go ahead.
I understand that is somebody's mother. This is no disrespect to any of y'all who may ever hear this or listen to this from their family. But my thing is, that shit was cool. See, that's what I mean. It's cool when you needed him.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool when he was a hard-ass man when you needed him for survival.
Right.
Because you was with him, and when he had all them damn kids.
Right.
It was cool then when I needed him.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's how it feel to me. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be forward, tough, and fucking and a hard-ass man to survive. I'm sticking with you.
Right.
But it's like the second that we didn't, you just like you. I can understand you may not agree with how he might have disciplined them at times, but at the end of the day, y'all the man you chose. I know you chose him because he was like that.
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't gonna choose no soft motherfucker.
True.
Because you probably felt like you was not going to fucking survive. You need a man that's going to get through these times.
Right.
And be able to put food on the table and provide. You knew he was that type of man.
Right.
He was a no-nonsense motherfucker that's going to get what he need and get the job done.
Right.
It was all right when you needed that.
Right. You're right.
Now it's just like you just can't fucking stand him. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel like, God damn. Because everything was all good when you needed the motherfucker out of your survival, right?
Right.
Because the times that y'all was living in. Now it's all this is because of him. How's all because of him? When that man was working up in them goddamn steel mills, put the food on the goddamn table.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? It was him who had it. No, we gonna do this.
Right.
Even if the motherfucker gotta whoop y'all ass and drag y'all to make y'all fucking practice and rehearse, and we going on here to do this show, I'm gonna pull it together if I got to put belt the ass.
Right.
Then it's we got all this because of Mike. What? All this because of Mike.
Yeah.
So fuck you. The hell with your other kids, right? Your other kids gotta eat too. Know what I'm saying? You've been up front your whole life, and then you still don't want to do shit with them, with your family.
But you right.
You've been up front your whole life, though.
Right.
You've been a lead singer the whole damn time. You just don't want to be there. So I understand why Joe thinking was, nah, long as he can do whatever solo he think he want to do on the side, long as he there, because he understand. He the engine in the group for the whole group that everybody eat.
Right.
Not just you.
Right.
Everybody gotta eat. Your brothers gotta eat.
Yeah, they do.
You got sisters too here.
Right.
Everybody benefiting, living good from this group.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
So you just can't 100% throw it away. That's why he was like, oh, y'all can go on and do that so long you want to do it, as long as he here to do what he got to do for the group.
Right.
I understand that. Because what about the rest of your damn family?
Yeah.
They need you too.
They do. They definitely do. They definitely do.
You just on some shit need to just be about me now. You was already the front. Ain't like you the motherfucker in the back. You was in the front the whole time.
They loved you. They loved you. You know what I'm saying?
So I understand why Joe was like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, go do that on the side, but you still got to do this for the family. The whole family got to eat. The whole family eat off this. That's just rubbed me the wrong way. Some people just don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people just don't understand that.
Bro, it showed why he did, well, even in real life, why he was how he was. I had to look it up. Because, it's two brothers that got children with the same woman. You know what I mean? Jermaine and Randy got kids with the same woman. So it showed like, I got to keep these boys disciplined because if not, they going to do shit like that. So basically, you got siblings that's half brothers and cousins at the same time. Because of, I'm saying, you telling me let them do what they got to do. You got to keep, especially, boys. You got to keep these motherfuckers on the right track. I can't play soft with them in this life. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at me like I'm so hard and you being so hard on him, no, man, you have to. You know what I mean? And in reality, the discipline that Joe carried within the kids was the discipline that Mike carried within his industry. Mike, when we look at Mike as this disciplined person, he showed up on, and he doing all this on tours. He's calculated. He's one of the best entertainers we ever seen. That's a model of what his dad taught him coming up.
Right. There be no nonsense.
Right. There be no nonsense. He is that reason because of what Joe did. When even in the beginning, he performing Joe like, no, eyes up, Mike, eyes up. You got it. I'm training you what to do because this is what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Joe, I'm this reason. I'm this way for a reason. And he even the option was at the table. If y'all don't want to do this, go ahead. Y'all can work at the steel mill. We ain't gonna do this. But if we gonna do it, we gonna do it my way. What y'all want? They chose to keep going. Mm-hmm. You don't hear no story about, well, I didn't want to play the guitar. It was playing nice. He beat me and I didn't know. You wanted to do it because you know, yo, he might be right. And if it work out, then I'd rather have that life than his life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then when it does, when you see the it working out through the project, you're like, oh, all right, Joe was right. It's working out. So you still want to paint the man bad. Because even in, like you said, the American Dream drink, what's the one scene everybody go from that drink? Who left the towel in the pool? They all crying while you getting whooped. The discipline that I gave y'all, but God doesn't even have a pool. How many of your other friends from Gary, Indiana had a pool, got a pool now? So now you want me to relax because we're here. No, we got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the end. And you're right. Joe recognized that because even on the tour, Joe knew we got to keep building on this that we got. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The next step is this. The next step is that. The next step is this. We got to keep going because like you said, this kids out here, everybody know who Michael is. Ask somebody who one of his brothers' name is. One. Mm-hmm. They probably like, oh, I don't know. He got brothers? Why didn't you know he had brothers? Yeah, he got brothers. That's what I'm saying. So you're right. They made the American Dream drink that showed the whole drink. We saw like the inner workings of it and whatever the family wanted Joe to look like. You know what I'm saying? This drink, I just didn't see that. I didn't look at Joe as the villain in this. I looked at Mike like that. Mike really was on some, you know what I mean? Yo, whatever, leave me alone. And I'm all for, you know what I mean, myself, the family over there. It made him seem like that wouldn't be a narcissist characteristic, right? When you play on people's emotions, but you really the bad guy, I don't know if that's a narcissist characteristic or not. Remember the part where he was enjoying, and his mom was like, Michael, I'm sorry I let him do that. And he just in the joint like, you can't control Joe. Nobody can. What? Dude, you living in the same house with the man, and you faxing over, yeah, you're my man. The first order of operation, fire Joe. All right, dog.
And Joe talked to his wife like, he can't even come look me in the face as a man and tell me I'm fired.
Right.
See what I mean?
But then he did wild out like, I'm going to beat him. He's like, don't ask me to get home. She's like, yo, you're a grown man. But the thing about it, we keep forgetting is Joe came from that era where you could probably come out like, and they be like, yeah, I heard you whooping your son. Mom's got the same thing. That was commonplace. Ask what was going on. They did that back then. That wasn't like looked at it as front upon. Matter of fact, you might even put hands on your woman back in the day. So I'm just, that's what they did. Like, that's just what they did. So we looking at Joe, we judging what he did back then in 2026 terms. It don't add up. Anybody else like we would show back then wouldn't add up. But we judging Joe because he got one of the most famous families in the world. I mean, one of the most famous sons in the world.
I was getting fucking whooped.
No.
He was getting whooped. That's how it went back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got whooped.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, watch that joint. Watch that joint in the first off. If y'all saw the movie, man, shouts out to y'all because I ain't gonna front. My movie experience was horrible. All that crying and shouting out and all that in the movie theaters. Dog, please, I could do without that.
Oh, they were showing people at the movie theater falling out. The ambulance had to come get the people, put them on a stretcher in the movie theater. You falling out, it's not even a real mic.
Yeah, Jafar was enough, huh?
You falling out in the movie theater.
Bro.
You falling out in the movie theater?
Bro. Yeah, they was that your heartfelt, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was.
Somebody gotta be the person behind it to get everything to go.
Yeah.
And that's and I don't like how y'all just made him look like they just made him look like he was just the worst person in the world. When he was the person that understood, for one, I got a bunch of boys. Mm-hmm. You gotta keep them disciplined. And next thing you know, shit, you think it's goddamn 10 of us now. These motherfuckers start getting chicks pregnant. This motherfucker might be 50 of us. And we gonna all be up in them steel mills. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, it's gonna be, we about to have motherfuckers 50 piece up in this joint in a minute. He's doing a whole bunch of boys. Then you got girls.
Right.
Some slick talking motherfucker gonna get down and get with them.
Right.
Let's say, we got 60 motherfuckers up
Right. Yeah.
Ain't nobody really making no money. Everybody just fucking just trying to work to barely survive. You say, y'all want a better life? Y'all want to be up in them steel mills like me? Y'all want like mine, right? No.
Yeah, hell no.
We trying to get the fuck about this shack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A bunch of us in this goddamn hut. Fuck out of here. Yeah, we with it. But then get mad at his tactics. But you with it. But then you don't want to rehearse. Don't know. Oh, the boys got school. Fuck school. Right, because that's the look he giving him, but he know he ain't gonna talk like that to his wife. Right. He look like man, y'all going to get the verse. Oh, Joe, the boys got school tomorrow. He looking, but I can tell him, the fuck school? School ain't gonna get him nowhere.
Right.
We in fucking Jim Crow. We're talking about school. This is the way out. This is the way out.
Yeah.
You talking to me about some fucking school. The fuck school gonna do in fucking 1966?
Dog.
Know what I'm saying? Oh, you have a dream, huh? You have a dream too. I got a fucking plan.
Dog.
I'm working my plan.
Yeah, he was. He was.
And the fucking plan worked.
And it worked. And it could have worked for everybody. It could have worked for everybody, but Mike had these envisions of some shit, some bigger conundrum than what it was. And Joe was like, I got the same envisions, but for all of us though. You got them envisions for Michael. Right. I got it for the Jacksons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, all my kids, you just worried about you.
Right.
I don't worry about everybody.
Yeah.
Keeping everybody relevant, keeping everybody making money so they can continue to have the better life.
True.
Not just you just fly the hell off and leave everybody else behind. Now everybody else is struggling.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And in a way, Michael turned into what he hated. He felt as Joe was selfish. Joe only want what Joe wanted. That's how he only wants. But no, every time you see Joe talk, it's the family. Joe, nobody can stop Joe. It's Joe wanted what the
He turned to his father.
He turned into his father.
He turned to what he hated.
Right.
It felt like he was just only gonna get what he want. And that's that.
Yeah.
He turned it to his father.
Turned into his father, yes.
You hated your father so much, but you did. For one, your success came from a lot of discipline you learned from him.
True.
And you ended up being like him. You want what you want, and that's that.
Right.
Everybody else just got to deal with the fact that I just don't want to do this shit with y'all, and that's just what it is.
Right.
The hell would everybody else feel?
Yeah, because you might be right. Because that Black Dynamite journey that made him like that. See, I don't care how soft you make Michael's voice to be, how timid you make him see. Nobody would be like, call all the gang members and have them over here. Fucking what? And you meeting with them. Dog, that ain't no soft person shit.
Listen, that's the son of Joe.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't no soft person shit. Call the Bloods and the Crips and have them meet me over here. They said that they'll do that because you gonna be there.
Right.
What? Fucking, what the fuck is he doing? Like, ain't no soft person shit.
Right.
I'm like, come on, man. Cut that out, dog. Cut that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can agree with that. We don't really know how Mike is. We know what the persona that Mike gave us. We don't know how he is, because even Jermaine Dupri said, because he was dealing with Janet Jackson, he said, yo, in that family, you either on Mike's side or you on Janet's side. That's how that family's broken down. He said in an interview, he said that family broke down like that, like, you either over here team Mike or you team Janet. That's how the family was broken down the middle. I remember he said that, I'm like, damn, that sounds crazy. He was like, yeah, that's how that family broken down. You know what I mean? I go over there and that should be like that. Like, they team Mike over here, they team Janet over here. So, yeah, come on, man. Cut that out. So, that team is built off of discipline. Not a lot of dick discipline, but they built off of discipline, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got what they got because of the discipline that they dad instilled into them.
Now, speaking on Jermaine Dupri, we gonna get off this and get back on it. I seen something online today. Jermaine Dupri explaining how he met Crisscross, because some people were saying that he was predatory and he took advantage of Crisscross because they was kids, and he used them to get where he wanted to be at the music business. He exploited them, saying that was predatory, and you finessed them kids to get the opportunity that you needed to get in the music business. Now, Crisscross came out when we was kids, like I said. You know what I mean? That's one of the groups that kids listened to when I was growing up. Like I said, kids going to school, putting clothes on backwards and all that. Now, he said that, he explained the story to him. He was in the mall one day. He seen them in the mall. And he walked up on them and asked them, what's up with y'all, what y'all doing, or what y'all. He said they weren't even thinking about being no rappers. True. So I guess he's seen them and seen that they might make good rappers.
Yeah. He said they was doing that backward shit then.
See what I'm saying?
And he saw them in that, like, that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, so. And people were saying, they see some kids and then, take them, put them in the music business, and they probably got exploited, and that's how you got rich and all that. He broke down how, in the music business in the beginning, even he didn't make a lot of money in the beginning. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm like, he said he wrote the whole first album and produced the whole first album. Now, some people kind of saying that might not necessarily be true, because I remember when Tretch, people saying, when Tretch was getting at him on some, I'm about to, what was the line?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, all right. I know
you're talking about. Jermaine in Atlanta because he owed me for that jump shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, they said the root thing is Tretch supposedly wrote Jump.
Right.
And I guess Jermaine was supposed to pay him probably after things popped off or whatever. So the biggest hit they ever had, if I'm not mistaken, supposedly Tretch wrote that song. And it was probably, with some Ghost Rider shit, like, all right, man, you helped me write this, you helped me write this joint, or you write it, and, I'll break you off and make sure you get paid and blow it, and it blew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that ever got resolved and nothing like that. I'm like, but, and some people felt like that was kind of exploiting them, turning them into rappers or something like that, to try to help him get further along in his career or whatever. Yeah. I don't know how I feel like about that. And the way he was explaining it was like they didn't have no. He was like, I helped them become millionaires when they didn't even rap. They didn't have none who they were just doing. Like, they gonna do what they like. I guess he just seen the opportunity that it might work, and it worked. Now you would have to ask him. The other one unfortunately passed away.
Yeah.
Mac Daddy passed away, but you have to get the one who's still around to tell his side of the story and how he feel. Does he feel like he got exploited, or does he feel like that was life changing for him for the better?
Dog, that's just. I'm not even gonna say that he didn't parent. That's just parent shit. I guarantee you, if you go to like a Pee Wee Pop Warner game, it's gonna be full of moms and dads there. But go to the parent teacher conference. Nobody shows up. Everybody, when it's time to sign your kids up for the basketball, the football league, everybody wants because everybody, the outcome of what it can become. Mm-hmm. Everybody's there. We there for every game. We cheering our sons on and we cheering our kids on. So are we all exploiting our kids? Motherfuckers don't show up to the parent teacher conference. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even know their kids.
Dog. But when the Pop Warner team come out, you like, what you need? The best cleats, the best shoes, the best culture. All that shit is like that.
Right.
So
you know they name the kid's teacher's name.
That's what I'm saying.
Your coach fucking the coach name, and she don't know your kid's teacher name. The teacher spend more time than the fucking coach do. But you feel like the mother grew up to be a basketball player, football player. That's better for everybody.
Better. Matter of fact, remember that lady was on IG talking about what she did for her son to get into the game, and he ain't never.
Listen. She said she did everything. Cleaned him out. She ain't had no shame in that. That's how bad she wanted her son to be able to play basketball on that basketball team. She said when the coach said he ain't really that good, what she got to do? He told her what she had to do. She did. And first of all, that was crazy to tell a woman, you know what? your son is ass. Since your son is ass, we gonna keep it in the ass. Keep it in the theme of ass. You gonna eat my ass. And she said she did it.
Yo, she wow. Yo,
She said she a
wow.
woman and she ate a man's ass.
Bro, and your son still ain't even getting no time.
I thought she was gonna say she let the coach eat her ass. No, she ate the coach's ass. She ate the man's ass. Wherever she at, she had you the world's best mom.
Dog, definitely.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Do what you gotta do. Some women out here doing what they gotta do for their
You the
children.
real MVP.
Right.
How you do all that? Your son still don't get no time though.
Listen, no, I said I was just gonna let him on the team. That mean, because the reason why he couldn't get on the team is because he wasn't good. People was in the comments like, everybody said your son wasn't that good. That's why he had trouble. She wouldn't have to eat ass if he was good.
Yo, how you
Now if we want to get some playing time, we want to do a little bit more.
Oh God, yo.
More than eating ass? God damn, she already a woman. Had to go put her face in a man. That's crazy. You know what? We got off. We here now. And then my thing is,
Oh God,
you knew, because he married or something like that, right?
Yeah, he married, yeah. Because she told him about the tattoo he got. That's how she exposed him. Like, your husband got the tattoo that say, be patient. It's like bigger things are on the way or some shit.
Right.
Yo, wow. Wow.
Listen.
Oh my God.
We had a great Mother's Day because
Yeah, you deserve it.
that's wild.
Yeah.
And that's wild that a man would make you do that. Like, you know what you gotta do for me?
Yeah.
I don't even know how I fix my mouth to even like.
And then still don't even meet the obligations. But he said that was to get on the
no.
squad.
She wanted him on the team, put him on the team.
Okay.
I didn't want to say nothing about how much playing time he was gonna get. If he wasn't good to be on the team, that's why you doing this. That's why you on your knees now.
She said, you told me my son was going to get on the team. He there. He right there at the end of the bench.
Right.
That's your son.
Right.
Yo, bro. Oh, man.
He probably said that thinking like, let me do something to say something to get out this check out my goddamn face. And she probably said, okay.
Yeah, right.
What? I just made that shit on the top of my head. Thinking she's going to say no. She was with it. It's a dedicated mother right there.
Dog. Obviously not dedicated to that number because you ain't never sit down and watch it. This motherfucker really got the talent to get in there. You ain't look at him like, you know what? That motherfucker better. No, he got to stay in school.
Nah. That nigga got to get his ass out of his house.
Oh, you right.
He got to get out of his house and go do something.
Dog.
So I got to go eat his ass. I have my face in some man's cheeks.
Bro.
Because, when I first seen that, I said, hold on. I'm hearing that. Maybe she's saying it wrong. Maybe she's saying the coach wanted to eat her cakes.
No.
And that's how, you know what I'm saying? No. Said she had to do that to him.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Once she said, I know what tattoo he got on his backside, I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that was wild. Anyway.
That was wild.
You know? I mean, I don't know. Some of y'all some of y'all be on TikTok exposing things that y'all should just take to the grave with y'all. And some of this stuff that y'all be saying, y'all need to just go and just keep that and just take that with you to a better place.
Oh,
take that with shit up a road.
She feel like she didn't get the result that was supposed to come from me doing that.
Listen, it's not my fault that your son can't play.
I know. That's what's crazy. That's what's really crazy. Yeah. He ain't no good, baby. He ass.
That's right. Right. You know what I mean?
Oh, literally. Like he ass, man. He ain't no good, man. You know what I'm saying? You right. He probably just threw that shit out there. And she was like, all right, bet, when? What? Excuse me?
Right.
I got to get that boy on this team. Wow. Yeah,
I mean,
I don't see that.
Oh, you want him to play? Suck the toes too.
Yeah, right. She not live with that.
You do that.
I don't see that as exploiting, man, because, like, you know what I'm saying? You put these boys, we know them because of what JG did. Yo, we got to stop judging people today off what they did back then. Because his family was, the kid's family was with it. Their parents wasn't against it. I'm pretty sure JD didn't go down there and make them do something that they didn't want to do. Because, matter of fact, once they got done that, they still continued rapping. Remember, they was rapping when they was older. So it's not like it wasn't something that they didn't want to, they weren't doing. You know what I mean? They did it. They was you saw the passion about it. They probably let it affect you wherever we go. Yo, these girls is chasing us through the wall. This is crazy. They had to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Probably the best times of their life. Now it's exploiting. So then who's not getting exploited then?
I don't know. I just seen that online today. I was like, man. I don't know.
Everybody getting exploited then. So I'm saying everything has to be some type of form of exploitation then. We're going to see that. Even the people that want to do it. That's what I'm saying. It's wild. Yeah, we got to chill with that.
Yeah. Well,
I guess Joe was exploiting them kids then. They should all be still workers. We shouldn't even know who the Jacksons is. Joe over there exploiting his kids.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? His wife, Joe, don't do that. Joe, you too hard. Woman, your life is in a better position because of what I done did. Before these kids got here and when these kids is here and after I'm gone. Your life is in a better position because of that. Your grandchildren will live a better life than these kids live because of what I did. So forth and so on. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jafar. He played the Bible, pick up his uncle. You know what I mean? These kids gonna have a way better life because of what I done. But all you tell me is, all I hear about is the bad that I did. Not that, Joe was a little hard, but we needed that. You know what I'm saying? All we hear is, Joe was the hard, he was the worst. Because again, happy Mother's Day to the mothers. We love y'all. But sometimes the moms are so vocal, we run with that. And like I said, dad will always...
Oh.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Them kids is in a better position because of, you know what I mean, what Joe did, dog. We can't deny that. But like I said again, because the mothers are so vocal, we'll hear about the hardships of what they did and you know what I mean, complain about what dad did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but damn.
Yeah, dad always has to play the second fiddle to it. Because my mom and dad wasn't in the same house, but guaranteed, my mom called my dad. My dad would get on the phone. What your mother say? Do what your mother said. You heard what she said. It ain't no, you know what I mean? He didn't never put himself in it. It was what your mom say. Do what mom said. Dads don't look to be heroes.
And I don't mean no disrespect by saying this, but my thing was that I don't want to disrespect no, it's like I'm disrespecting people, somebody's mother. But if he was doing all that, you was right there.
Yeah.
So was you really confronting him, or you was just, stop it, Joe, that's enough? Call the fucking cops then. Can't call the cops because he the one providing for everybody.
She in the back count that 89 money. Yeah?
So you need it, right? Right.
You in the back count that 89 money.
Still got that fucking Thriller money.
Yeah, you in the back count that.
We ain't get to the Thriller money yet. We still on that off the wall money.
We on that off the wall money. I'm still counting this off the wall.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, yo, we count that 89 money every now and then. You pick your head out the back room. Joe, leave them kids alone. Like, yeah, you count that 89 money, man.
So I'm like, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it just, the way it looked like, all right, I mean, how can I say this without, I don't want to sound disrespectful. It's like, she did what she had to do, and then once his usefulness ended, I mean, it seemed like I was always on the kid's side. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, you had all these kids with the man. It was cool that he was like that the way he was because you needed him to survive.
Right.
And the second everybody got successful and grew up and didn't need him no more, you kind of like in the house with him, but you just like, you don't need him.
Right.
But you stuck with him though. Because even when they was rich, you don't think that by the time they got rich, she couldn't just say, you know what, I'm leaving.
Right.
I'm here, but I'm not, it's like I'm not riding with you, even though we got all this with your help, but then everybody saying they just, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but the mother and Michael say they just not with you, not rolling with you. But I need, you know what I'm saying? But at the time we needed you though.
Yeah, she didn't back him because at the time, even growing up as a boy, right? There's times my dad might have been hard on me. My mom never made it bigger than what it was, right? She was like, I'm so sorry your father's like that. It was just like, hey, yo, you shouldn't have done what you did. Your dad wouldn't have done what he did. I understood that. Like, he had to do that. You want to act up? That's what happened. It wasn't even if she didn't agree with how aggressive he might have been or whatever happened. It wasn't no. I'm sorry. She crying with me. I'm sorry he did that to you. Like now we making him a bigger villain than what he is. And it seemed like she helped that instead of you just like, look, Mike, I know your dad is hard on y'all. You know what I mean? You know his upbringing was. You know what I mean? He's doing the best that he can, and he loved you. That was never like reinforced. He loved you. He doing this because he love y'all and he understand what it takes to get where y'all want to go. Then it would have been less of a, you know what, Mom, you right. But because I'm in here talking about something, yo, why he doing that? And you in here talking about something, why he doing that? Then we both in here and you like, you know what? Yeah, I feel like that. Mom feel like that. Then we all feel like that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even back him in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go off, I back you and yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything I can to make Mom still. I'm out here at the steel mill making sure you can cook up the meals that you cook up. I'm doing all this that I can so you can still dress the kids the way that you can. I'm not trying to fall short on my end, but I don't get the backing from you. You know what I'm saying? And it was messed up. And I think if that's what they try to do, make Joe look like a villain, they did a horrible job of it. Even to his face. You know what I mean? Remember at the end when he's walking through the joint like, what did you do? Like, what did you do? I'm like, what's all that about? This part like super dramatic. Like,
you do?
Like super dramatic.
Fucked up money for the family thinking about myself.
He did, yeah. He did.
Know what I'm saying? Fucked up money for the family thinking about myself.
Yeah.
But then did it like he the fucking hero.
Yeah.
You worrying about him, but no, the collateral damage is your brothers though.
It's your brothers.
So you should think it's bigger than that. All right, I don't 100% agree with my father. I'm not gonna leave my brothers hanging though.
True.
All right, yeah, we can do the tour because my brothers need to eat. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's gonna bring opportunities for them too. I already know I'm gonna get my opportunities. Gotta help my brothers eat. My brothers love doing this too. They may not just be as talented or just as big as me, but they get the opportunities from doing this too. They love doing this music thing too.
Right. And my dad put me in the forefront anyway.
Right. I was always up front
He always put me in the front. Yeah. He didn't neglect my talents. He put me in the forefront.
This is our last and final tour. So if I'm your brother, I'm thinking like, motherfucker, we gotta eat too. Nigga. Right. Can't throw us an alley-oop.
I'd have stopped my guitar straight like, what the fuck he just say? Dog, you know how much we getting off of this joint show? Now he fucked this up.
Soon as that goddamn show is over, I'm sliding you, bro. Straight up. What you mean? I'm snuffing him. What you talking about?
I'm sliding him. Yeah, dog. Yo, Mike messed up a lot of money for the family, dog.
All right, even if you say, fuck Joe, what about us? We your brothers, Joe. Sir, farewell tour. Goodbye. Yeah, no, you gonna stop? No, you ain't gonna stop performing. You don't want to perform with them no more. Yeah, what type of shit is that? We gotta eat too. Your family got it, brothers gotta eat too.
True.
Yeah, like it's gonna stop you from being no superstar, bro. At that point, you the biggest motherfucker in the world. You going on tour with us is gonna stop anything that you got going on.
Right, and he was right. He like you said, Joe was right. What about these boys?
Yeah, what about your brothers?
What about these boys?
Even if you don't feel that way about me, what about your brothers?
Right.
You know. fucking slap fire out you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck the family. I just want to do my thing. Then your mom don't care. Your mom probably never fucking liked Joe. She did what she had to do out of survival.
Right.
She stuck with that man out of fucking price survival. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I mean, if people just tell me, yo, I understand that's somebody's mother, but that's just what it seemed. I guess that's what the movie made it look like.
That's what the movie made it look like to me too. Yeah.
Like you was against him, but you never left. You left his side, but you was against him.
Because how would she leave him? How's she gonna take care of? You think she gonna take care of him kids? You ever know her to have?
It ain't about taking care of them kids, but I mean, at the point that now that
once they got
older.
It. Oh yeah.
But she was still there.
Because even once they got it, Joe still had the direction. The direction still came from Joe. Like we still see Joe in the office. He's signing checks, doing whatever he got to do. Yeah, all right. I mean, y'all got Michael. Whenever he done the family business, because I'm still tending the family business right now. I still got the direction. So yeah, all right, yeah. I mean, my office hours are from blank to blank. Right. Y'all got Michael after that.
Right. Hit you with the big red. 5 heartbeats.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
Jackson 5 hours off from one.
Right.
Know what I mean?
But the thing about it, Mike made it seem in the movie going along, I just got all these ideas. Even that shot at Prince that I didn't understand why that was dirty work. I ain't like that.
What?
Remember he was in the pool, he was like, what are you doing? Yo, you heard him like, I gotta be in the position to get these ideas from the creator, or Prince will give them. I was like, whoa, that was dirty work. But yo, we knew that they didn't really like bang with each other, but I was like, wow, that man did too. We ain't need that unnecessary shot. But I'm like, I'm saying
that's how it was between them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They was in that competition.
Yeah, they was.
You know what I'm saying?
They was. But Mike made it seem like I just want to do this one off. All right, you did it. Off the walls, out the way. Let's get back to business. I still have other ideas in my head.
Right, didn't come out and say that there.
Like, yo, you did it. All right, you got the joint out you wanted to do. Come on, let's go back. He's never gonna let me free.
Or you just don't want to know. It's not letting you see, that's the thing. You ain't want to rock with your brothers, you just didn't want to come straight out and say that.
True. That's what the thing, but you made it seem like it was Joe.
And yeah, know what I'm saying? It's the whole sleight of hand. I'll make it seem like it's him. I don't want to rock with y'all because of him.
Right.
Really, I don't want to rock with y'all. It didn't matter who was there. It no matter whether Joe was there or not. You just didn't want to do that. You just didn't want to do it. And Joe understood sacrifice. No, stick with your brothers for a while. That way everybody can eat.
Right.
You can still go do your thing on your own. Michael didn't want to make that sacrifice.
Right. Right, you're right.
I having to do something sometime that he may not want to do for the sake of his whole family.
True.
That's what that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. No, that's what it was.
But he just used that as I don't rock with Joe. But Joe understood that the group needs him. Yeah, you don't need the group, but the group needs you. And the group is your family.
True.
Now these some people that you can break up with and just never speak to again. This is your family.
Right.
They need you. You tell me you can't go on the damn tour. You couldn't do the tour? So your full family can eat?
But he made it seem like it was pulling teeth like, I'm going to do it for the family.
And then he didn't.
Yeah. Like
I'm gonna do it for the family. And say, sir, it's the farewell tour. What?
Yo,
if I was one of his brothers, I'd ready to snuff him.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah, you're right.
And Joe knew that.
Yeah.
Joe probably seen that in him. Like this, he probably like a little selfish motherfucker. Yeah. I bet you his father probably knew that about him. He's not going to want to stick around with everybody for long.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? But the group need him. He don't need the group, but the group need him. Your family needs you. He probably seen that. He probably seen that in him.
Yeah, you're right.
See what I'm saying? He probably seen that in him. That no, your family going to need you. So your career going to skyrocket, and the rest of them probably going to struggle without you. So you can't just do it for them sometimes, even if you don't want to do it.
Right.
You can't just push through and do it for them sometimes so they can eat. So the whole family can be making money, not just you.
Yeah. Nah, you right.
See what I'm saying?
Joe just having to be the image of whatever that's going wrong, I can throw it on him.
Right.
Because it's like, you think about it, it's like, you know what? I'm going to get my nose job done because I don't want to like Joe. In reality, I don't want to like none of you niggas. I don't want to be associated with you niggas. We all got the same nose. I want to be different.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what that is because you can easily just say, oh, it's because of Joe. You know what I mean? Joe just became the guy that you could throw anything on and he had to sit there and take it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever remember an interview with Joe addressing like, yeah, you know, I beat them kids. And I mean, he just had to wear that.
Yeah, no, because one at a time, the Jones on the internet, what he's saying, when they talking to Joe Jackson, he's like, one time, you beat him, and when they think about something like, you think about the time he's getting beaten, it makes them sick to their stomach, and he throw up. He was like, oh, okay. And he was throwing all the way up to the bank. Yo, it's on the internet. He said something like that. I'm dead serious. It's on the internet.
That's so
oh, man, shit. Okay. He threw up all the way. So he threw up all the way to the bank, huh? Right.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh my God, yo. I didn't even hear that, Sean.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, yeah.
It was a CNN joint?
No. What joint was that? No.
That's not it?
No, that ain't it.
He said I'm glad I was tough.
That ain't it.
Find that joint.
You can probably find that joint on YouTube or something like that. Yeah. But that's what it is, man. And yeah, I was able to use you for a scapegoat because I really didn't want to do this shit. I really just wanted to do my own thing the whole time, and I didn't want to make the sacrifice play some of the time.
Right.
Like you said, when them executive people went to him and said, yo, he can go through a solo record, but you know, the time that we do the family thing is the time of the family thing. He can do whatever time he got after that. Whatever, we cool with that. He ain't say he can't do no solo album. Right, he probably seen in his son that he want to go do, you know what I'm saying? Let him go do it. Yeah, I think this the one.
This is on 27 seconds long. Let me see. I never heard that.
He was so frightened of you sometimes that he would be sick. Is that true?
Well, I just knew about that when I heard him mention that on TV on the Oprah Winfrey show. I didn't know anything about him being sick, but regurgitating. But if he did regurgitate, he regurgitated all the way to the bank.
Right.
Yo, I hate the fact that America trying to make a black man feel bad for being the father that you was.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear that story about how you treated him? Yeah, if I did do that, y'all made it.
Yeah. You ever fucking hear the story about the white motherfuckers killing their whole family as soon as she go wrong? No, well, life is whooping me right now. So now I'm only gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill my family.
Right. Duh. They love to try to make a black man feel less than what he is. He said that. You're like, what? I ain't heard about that.
Right.
And if he was doing it, did it all the way to the back?
Oh, right. You talking about my son, the most famous motherfucker there ever was in this world? That's what you talking about? You talking about my son is gonna be the greatest motherfucker, the most famous motherfucker is ever gonna be in the history of this world. That's what you talking about?
Yo, that's crazy. Somebody said that too. They always try to demonize the fathers because they hate discipline. The mother will coddle a child and defend them even in wrongdoing, but a father brings the balance and discipline. There wouldn't be an MJ without Joe Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because people hate when you say that, but that's the goddamn truth. He saw something in his son earlier, and I ain't gonna sprint. I wasn't like a real, because, that shit started coming out. Then they showed the time frame. I'm like, Dad, we was really, really kids when this shit started coming up. But we knew about it. I really wasn't like, man, what's that all? I'm like, what's the hoopla about Mike? All right, you know what I mean? They passing out before he doing it. And when they showed the joint with Barry Gordy, he was like, dang, he got like a perfect pitch. I never paid attention to and I'm like, dang, he really do. He doing all that without the auto-tune, just sounding like that. You know what I'm saying? But as a kid, you don't think about that like that. But I'm like, wow, Mike he do sound, wow, he sound crazy without auto-tune. Mike sound just like he really got the joint. You know what I'm saying? But because of that, people took advantage of Mike.
I really do believe they took advantage of him and they separated him. You can honestly say that this was the breakup of the Rock before the breakup of the Rock. We gotta get him away from Joe. You know what I'm saying? Joe gonna have him on some other shit. We gotta be able to use this motherfucker.
Mm.
So if you want to fire Joe, get it done. Get it done. Get him away from Joe. Because on the real, if you in the rooms and you like Quincy, and I'm like, yo, I understand you want to get away from your pop. He let you do the solo joint. When you gonna get back to the group joint with your brothers though? Like, you can do both. As big dog. When they showed the numbers he was doing then, it wasn't on some like how we see Jay-Z selling the Diamond, but the joint was out for like 10, 20 years, and then they did Diamond. You know what I mean? 50 went Diamond fast, but there's other artists that it took time. Yo, it was really on the joint. They're like 25 million units sold. I'm like, damn. In no time, like record time. So you can't get back to the Jackson 5 joint and then after that, jump right back up onto your joint.
I don't want to do it. See what I'm saying? I don't want to do it. And Joe was like, no, I mean, on some, I mean, the attitude is do it for your family. He probably knew he didn't want to do it. That's why he had no problem. No, you can go do the solo record. Joe probably seen that coming. He gonna want to do a solo record. But this family needs you. See what I'm saying? That's how I felt like. I feel like Mike just didn't want to come out and say that. But Joe, your family needs you.
Yeah, he did. Dog, they did need him. You know what I mean? Like, dog.
Then I'm watching like...
It was 11 of them motherfuckers, but the brother Brandon passed away. It was 11 of them motherfuckers. There's 11 of y'all. And you just worrying about your first name. I'm worrying about the last name. And it's weird that shit was just called Michael. You worrying about the first name. I'm worrying about the last name. It's other motherfuckers that's going to come through this lineage.
Mm-hmm.
All you worrying about is Michael. Come on, dog. I understand that, you know what I mean? Even me being Joe, I'm not standing in the forefront like, I put them boys out there. I did that. No. We know about Joe because of the horrendous stories that they tell us. Mm. Joe wasn't all in the videos, dancing in the videos with him. Joe wasn't doing that. Let the boys do what they going to do. I'm going to stand back here and make sure everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? We know Joe because of what y'all tell us about Joe. The stories that y'all shared, what y'all say about Joe. Joe wasn't never in the forefront with, let's talk to Michael. Before you talk to Michael, let me tell you who I am. No. So he knew his place. Y'all do y'all. You know what I'm saying? As long as the family business being taken care of, I'm cool. Everything is good. Come on, man. We got to cut that out, man. Portraying black fathers to be villains in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they love to make black men look like the most heinous people in the world, dog. Mm-hmm. The black man is always looked at as the worst person in the world, even by the black woman. But we always come on here like, black women needs to be protected.
I was protecting you when I was busting my ass in the steel mill, making sure we was living and eating good before we started making some music money. He's living in the goddamn house, eating every day before the music thing popped off, right?
Right.
So the man was holding it down the whole time. And I understand, I mean, the man was putting belt to ass. But goddamn.
Yeah, because he didn't get a divorce from her until like 1998.
He was down there with her most of his damn life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he got divorced from 1998. He passed away in 2018. You're right. But in 1998, they was like one of the biggest families in the fucking world.
Man, they've been one of the biggest families in the world since like the 60s.
That's what I'm saying. Like they were, you know what I mean? So 1998, like you said, like you left me now. Okay, cool. You left me now when you at a point where you don't need me anymore. All right, we use all the water from that well. It's done. Did y'all get all y'all can get from Joe? We got all we can get from Joe? Because I'm about to tell him bye. We can't use him no more. There's no more water in that well. Tell him bye. Yeah, yo. So, and it's crazy. The women really got to start protecting the fathers that's doing everything that they can, because the legacy of Joe will be lived on by his grandchildren, as he was this. he was this demonstrous person. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be the story within the Jackson within the Jackson families. Joe was he beat us and we would cry. And I mean, he would beat Michael sometime. I would hear it. I would cry because he beating him. And they gonna be like, yo, my great grandpa was this, and he was, bro. The reason why we live in this big ass house and we don't worry about what the regular common folk worry about is because of what he did, what he started.
Peasants.
Hot dog. Crazy, yo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But wow.
So, yeah, man. I say, man, rest in peace to Saint Joseph. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you right.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure the good outweighed the bad, but the bad just, I guess it just gets more views or gets more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more entertaining.
Yeah.
And not a man that had the vision, seen it, and helped it get to where it needed to be.
And actually applied it.
You know what I mean? Not just, we sat around, just never did nothing, never tried. It just...
He applied the shit. You seen the shit actually work out.
No, it ain't no, I'm putting good word for you down at the factory. No, fuck that. We not y'all ain't even going in there.
Right.
This what we gonna do right here. Y'all need to practice. They got school. Fuck school gonna do for them. Goddamn, we just Jim Crow. We in the goddamn state that's the fucking birthplace of the Klan. You talking about some goddamn school. School ain't gonna get them the life they want.
Yeah. Yo, this shit right here say that it say Catherine filed for a divorce from Joe Jackson in March 1973, but chose to cancel the divorce papers. In August 1974, it say Cheryl gave birth to Joe's daughter, Jovan, again, and filed for divorce again in 82. Only again to rescind the papers. The couple remained legally married until Joe's death in 2018. So it say that she filed for it, but they remained legally married until he passed away. So she rescinded the papers. She filed for it, but they still remain married. So whatever she went through, that she was in here going back and forth, because on some real shit, let's just play. We're not going to act like Joe wasn't a man's man. There's not a lot of men you play around with. You know what? I'm done. You know what? I take it back. I'm sorry. I had a moment. Like, he could have been like, you know what? I'm tired of these games you playing. Do that shit over there by yourself. You go over there. Since you want to play these games, I'm going to be over here. Do all that. He stayed over there. And the fact that it took for me to read this to know that, if it was Joe that did that, there were countless times he stepped out on me, even though that was rumored in the American Dream joint, right? I said the American Dream. What was the name of the joint?
Jack's 5 American Dream.
American Dream. That was like hinted at, that he was like, cheating on her and stuff like that, wasn't it?
No, didn't he have some other kids though?
I don't know.
Right, we here now.
I don't know. Let me see. I was just in his joint.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, listen, man. She still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. She's 96 right now.
96 years old.
Yup.
Like I said, it's not.
No, I just say Joe only got 11 kids.
I thought I heard somewhere that he had a couple babies.
I thought he did too, but they say he only had 11 kids. She was his second wife though. He was married before her. He got divorced. He got divorced from her in like 1947. They say, damn, 1947. He got married. He got divorced from his first wife, 1940s.
When did he get married then? Because if he was only 19 when he got divorced.
Dog, it don't say. It just say 1947. It say divorce.
When the fuck he get married then? The motherfucker was only like 20. He was only 18, 19 then.
It say Isophene Atkinson. It say 1947 divorced. Then it got, his wife that he had with them. I'm saying Catherine, the mother with them.
Okay.
Yeah. And he married her 1973 to 1998, but even in that joint, it said that they didn't really formally get a legal divorce. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the architect, man. Joseph Jackson. You know what I mean? You gotta pay the man his homage too.
No, we ain't doing that.
What?
I'm saying they're not gonna do that.
Hmm.
Because they're already gearing up for part 2. They're already gearing up for part 2, how they ended it. You know what I'm saying? So it's only gonna be, we gotta make Joe look more and more demonstrous. We gotta make him look like a monster. So I just didn't understand that, man. You know what I mean? But to me, when I watched that joint, like I told my wife, because she was like, why would you say that? I'm like, yo, this joint don't make Joe look as bad as everybody say. Why would you say that? You saying it because you know the stories. If this is the first time your introduction to Michael Jackson, you watched that movie, did it make Joe look that bad? No. It made Michael look very eccentric though. He's like, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. What? We got a fucking monkey. I rescued him. Joe just like, well, crazy. And went back in the crib.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he flipped out.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, like he ain't bug
Right.
out.
I'm gonna whoop your ass and that monkey's ass. Okay. Everybody get their ass whooped. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Man, woman, or beast. Everybody must get their ass built their ass.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Dog.
get your ass whooped, the monkey get their ass whooped. This goddamn giraffes out here walking around and with their ass whooped.
Yeah, dog. My man walking through the streets with a llama.
You know what I'm saying?
But we make it seem like, yo, the way Joe was, he didn't have a regular childhood.
Fact, and they all living in the same house. He living amongst that shit. He letting them do what he want.
Yeah,
It's not like, how strict was he? He's whooping ass like that? That's something that you'll get your ass whooped for. You want to have a zoo up in here. You think you want to, the hell we look like? That was a goddamn zoo? We let you do what he want, but they may say he's the worst person in the world.
Right. Dog.
Motherfucker looking out his window, motherfucking wild animals walking around and shit. Safari goddamn animals just walking around in the yard. But he the worst person in the world.
Oh my God, yo.
Who gonna clean up all this goddamn shit?
Oh my God. Yo.
Who gonna change this goddamn monkey's pamper?
Yeah, right.
Ain't gonna be me.
Monkey won't grow the pimp on.
Right.
So fucking Monkey, he just go freely wherever you want to go. But then you like, dog, yeah. Michael, he lived in a world where he was allowed to do whatever he wanted to do.
Right.
And
that
he
still
did.
wasn't enough.
He did whatever he wanted to do. He did exactly whatever he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Michael was just so goddamn bad. Right. But they like, I mean, yeah, the joint when he remember when he was in the damn store, he was buying so much shit. This shit that he already bought. The last time he was in there, they just didn't send it to him yet. Yeah. He's like, these right here, these are so beautiful right here. I want these. They were like, you already own those. You bought those the last time you was in there. We just didn't send them to you yet. Oh, okay. But then I want these over here. You buying so much shit. You already own this shit. We ain't even had time to send it to you yet. He's picking the same shit out twice. It's like, no, you already own this. We just ain't sending this to you yet. Oh, okay. Well, I want these over here. These are so beautiful. These look like Fabergé eggs. Just saying any old crazy ass shit. This got money, but Joe, the worst motherfucker in the world, he ever become the most famous person in the whole damn world ever.
Dog. Yeah, man. You right. Mike lived a life that people would kill for, yo. But yeah, I mean, we always paint these stories how we feel so bad for him. He didn't have a regular childhood.
Yeah, fucking childhood. Motherfucker had monkeys and fucking giraffes. He have a regular childhood. Oh, your childhood is just fucking, it was just hitting on so fucking much. Your ass was running around fucking fighting. Worrying about getting fucking shot walking to school.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he didn't have that? He didn't have that.
Oh my God, bro. Oh,
okay. He wasn't getting told your choices is go and get a fucking job in the steel mill,
right?
Or go into the goddamn military. His childhood must have been so goddamn terrible. Walking around buying fucking monkeys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Living in the best parts of Beverly Hills, probably the only black family in there. They probably the only black family on the block, dog.
No, because remember they talking about how people was like, when they were like, yo, when they moved out there to, what was they in California? Was it Encino, California? People was like, yo, who is they and why these niggas, I mean, why black people out here? What's up with these niggas and all that? That's the worst he had to do, but then you're more famous than every goddamn body.
Exactly.
Oh, his childhood was just so goddamn terrible. Okay. What are you talking about?
Wasn't that terrible? You had all these dreams and visions.
And did all that shit.
And did it all.
And did all that shit.
I want my video played on MTV. I was like, Michael, you know they don't play niggas.
Right.
You know, I mean, like, don't play niggas over there, Mike. I'm saying, like, they don't fuck rock with niggas. Get it done now. Got that shit done. Like, so come on, man. Play that shit with us, yo. You play that shit with us, play that shit with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Got her feeling like, yeah, I mean, Joe's this villain and she got to cry with you and shit. You sit on the drink. Like Joe said during the commercial, your hair gonna catch on fire. They like, he was still trying to sing through it and he was burning up. But that shit, it was some freak shit that just happened to happen.
Right.
How are we blaming Joe for that?
Right.
I'm like, that's just some shit that happened, dog. And then the thing about it, this is what I was fucking like. My man was like, you know, another scene where they try to make him look bad. Is he still able to perform? Sir, your son almost died. I'm like, did he almost die from that?
Right.
Like,
fuck out of here.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Is he still able to perform?
Yeah, like, sir, he almost died, sir.
Motherfucker, like he was fucking engulfed in flames.
That's what I was fucked up like. I don't ever remember Mike almost dying from that. You know what I'm saying? He's in so much pain right now.
Right. What are you talking about?
Then she in there, she got it, because Joe, you throw all the bad shit on Joe. I'm sorry that he did this to you.
Hey, who? What you standing right there the whole time? Every time I got my ass whooped, you was there.
Nobody can stop Joe.
Right. Nobody? What call it 911?
First off, like,
911 then.
Stop him from what? Because it seems like nobody can stop Michael.
Right.
We're about to have a lion run around this motherfucker. Right.
Motherfucker, like the Black Dynamite, he's like, Mike was like, you ever criticize my singing again? Well, fuck, I'm gonna kill you. That's how he really was. He was an evil motherfucker. Shouldn't be a good motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Nobody can stop him.
Remember you slapped the shit out of cream corn like, is that how it's going? Huh? What? I just slapped the shit out, whooping his ass because he criticized him. I believe that's how probably really was. They just don't say nothing.
Yeah, dog. Nobody can stop Joe. If another truck come in with another fucking zoo animal,
right?
Nobody can stop Joe.
Come on, nobody can stop you. You act just like that motherfucker. You do what the fuck you want. Everybody's got to deal with it. So you just like your father. Yeah. You just like your father, but you hate him so much.
Exactly, dog.
Hate him so much, but you act just like him.
Just like
it's your way or the highway. You get that shit. You obviously get that shit from your father. Yeah. You get that shit from your father.
Yeah, you do.
No, I need to be like this because when you see him in real life, yo, he be on motherfuckers' heads. No, this ain't right. That ain't right. I want it to sound like this. I want it to sound like that. Motherfuckers in there like, okay, Mike, okay, right.
Yeah, Mike.
Man, you hate Joe so much, but you'll know nonsense, motherfucker, just like your father, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went right to the sea. But they got to play it for the movie. On that part, why did he come in close? I want him to go back, show the feet. You got to show the feet. Mike said, go back, show the feet. If you don't show the feet, you're done in this town.
Right.
You'll never get a job again. You don't show the feet. I mean, like, yeah, you're right, yo. Joe definitely was. I'm like, yeah, yo. Yeah, Mike was on some shit, man. You really had to, I really did peep that. Like, yo, Mike was on some villain shit, dog. He was. He's on some villain shit throughout the whole joint, even as a young boy. Remember, because at the part when Barry Gordy was like, yeah, you said you want to come here. My man was like, thank you, Barry Gordy. I love you. I was like, damn. You know that bitch showing you love me for this, your pop. Thank you. My man was just like, the embrace. He was like he getting abused at the house and shit. Well, We know he was, but I'm saying like he abused, he ain't eating the type shit. Like, this is crazy. What's going on with this young man at home? Cut that shit out, dog. We here for a reason. You know what I mean? Because every time I thought that shit was gonna lead to something crazy, it didn't. Because remember when like Joe was in the back and the chick was like, "Oh, you like my boys, huh?" I'm like, "Oh, Joe about to drop that shit on her." You know what I mean? But he didn't though. He ain't do nothing out of place. I'm like, all right, she's like, yeah, here you go. All right, yeah, I mean, thank you. Grab the cart and you got your shit moving your bum. They're like, oh, he about to drop that shit on it. Joe about to drop that. This the part where they gonna flick. No. But then they probably like, how much negative shit can we put in here about Joe and still make the movie about Michael? But as much negative shit in here as we give about Joe, but it still has to be focused on Mike. Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit could have been the Joe Jackson story because they
Yo, listen, I was about to use Joe Jackson, the American dream. That was the dream. A lot of people, your family want your children to do better than you did.
Shit, she could have been
Ain't that the American dream for a lot of people?
Yeah.
That's the American dream for a lot of people.
Hell yeah.
Especially a lot of men. Know what I mean? A man, like how people say, your father is probably the only one of the few men in this world that generally want to see you do better than them.
True. And
that they'll make them happy to see you doing better than them.
And Joe was comfortable with that. He never talked about that boy's success or ridiculed his success at all. He was cool with it. He never, you know what I'm saying? Because matter of fact, in the American Dream joint, wasn't the part where the other brothers was like, they was like not ridiculing, but like they used to pick on him about like the shit he was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They don't understand it. They always just want to pick on me. Yeah, that's probably why, in reality, he started to distance himself. You know what? I'm going to show these niggas. Mm-hmm. They want to watch me show these niggas I'm better than them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to pick on me and shit. Because remember in the American Dream joint, him and his, who's the other brother? They just like be under the bed while his brother smashing their bitch up in this joint. I don't know where you get that from. Whatever. So, like, you know what I mean? So, they had that sibling type, relationship where they just did little, things against each other. So maybe we don't see that. But I believe that Mike probably harbored some type of resentment because once the Jackson 5 was done, he never relived that. He never went back and was like, yo, y'all, it's been like years. You know what? Let's get the people, just a joint, just go back and relive time like that. We never even got a Janet and a Mike album. Everybody was talking about that. Yo, they get together, do a joint together, that'd be crazy.
Yo, they said the song Scream was the only official song they ever did together.
Yeah, that's true.
Out of all them fucking years, dog?
Yeah.
They only ever officially did that one song together. One song? That's fucking crazy. That's crazy to me. Yeah, man. That's wild.
Yeah, because you know what? Mike was probably, that was at a time where Janet was actually getting big. And it was rumored that Janet was getting bigger than Mike. You know what I mean? Her success was growing and growing. And Janet was one of the biggest female entertainers of all time. And I could see Mike like, you know what? I need to go over there and do something with her because these motherfuckers forgetting about me. You know what I mean? Since we already talking about Mike in this way.
Listen. Remember when Hammer came out? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you right.
He ain't like that shit.
No. He ain't like that shit.
Saying this motherfucker dance better than me?
Yeah.
What?
Today we need to have the dance song.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember I was talking about that? Hammer versus Mike in the dance song? I'm like, man.
What?
Yeah.
That shit, he was offended by that.
Dog. That's probably something that bothered Mike because we know about his relationship with him and Prince. You know what I mean? Yo, why y'all compare that motherfucker to me?
Yeah, I already got this motherfucker who I got in competition with.
Right.
Because remember, they supposed to do the joint together. But Mike singing his words, Prince was like, I ain't like how he started this song out, the way he's coming at me on the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about your butt is mine. Don't be singing that to me, bro, going at me like that on the record. Said, change that. Or I ain't doing a song with you. And he said, no.
Prince was the original pause. The original pause.
Right.
Like, your butt is mine. Pause, B.
No. Know what I mean? No, you don't change that. Well, I forget about doing this song. And he ain't want to change it. The fuck? Nah, I'm good. Do this joint by yourself, bro.
Fuck is he talking about? That's gonna be the first thing you say on the song to me. It's a song we going at each other on the song. The first line is your butt is mine. What? That shit is diabolical when you think about it. And then when he say, I'll still do the song, but you just gotta change that. I'm not with that. Just change that.
Right.
No. What you want to say it to me so bad for on the record? What is up with you, yo? You want to seem like you, yeah.
Oh my God, yo. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come on, yeah, we supposed to do that, so we supposed to do the song together. I ain't like the first line. First line is your butt is mine. Why is he saying that to me?
Oh my God.
Then when I say just change, I do still do song with him, just change that line. He don't want to change it.
He said, nah, it is what it is.
Right.
Oh my God, yo. That's wild, yo. Oh my God.
I mean, Mike said, listen, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Let me see this joint right here. Is this the clip right here? I had to search that joint out.
Well, you know, that Wesley Snipes character, that would have been me. And you run that video in your mind. The first line of that song is your butt is mine. Now I said, who's gonna sing that to who? Because you sure ain't singing it to me. And I sure ain't singing it to you. So, right there we got a fuck.
What?
Right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm with these jeans with my ass out, but wait a
You know
minute.
what I mean? You know what I mean? That one for you, that was for the bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he said we had a problem with that line. Hold on. What's going on here? He like, Prince, I want you to be in the video. Here go the lyrics. It should say your butt is mine. What?
Right.
Yo, I never even knew that, dog. Oh my God. Yo, shout out to Prince. Prince a real one. Prince was like, see, I was back in the day, I started this pause shit. I was like, pause. Like, yo, he said,
What?
oh my God. Oh man.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And through all that, Mike still being Mike. Well, then he don't got to be in it then. On your Joe Jackson shit.
Right.
You don't even want to, you know what I mean, acquiesce like, all right, you know what, I'll take it out, you know what I mean, because me and you together, that's going to be so big for the culture. Yo, this going to be.
No, this shit is my way or no way.
Yeah, you right.
He more like than his father.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is. He said, I was like, who you singing that to? Who's singing that to who? I never even knew that joke, yo. Shout out to Prince. Prince a real one. All right, cool. No. I'm cool. You looking at me, you singing that to me. Nah, I don't want to be part of this. You know what I mean? I went back to Apollonia. You know what I mean? Oh man, yo, that's crazy. You right. Mike is definitely a narcissist, yo. He get done what he need to get done by the people that he need to get it done. Cause even in that, like, there's a lot of people that came up during that time that thought like Prince was like this villain because of the way Mike painted him. You know what I mean? Like subtly, like how he painted him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was a time when me and Prince was there, and we was at the gym with James, and he tried to run us over with the car. I remember that interview.
Yeah.
He tried to run us over. My whole family.
Like, what? Mike, that sounds like some lying ass shit. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried
That
to run
sound crazy.
He tried to run the whole family over.
Right.
But yo,
That sound crazy.
he tried to run us over. Yo, who's on that show? Was it Teddy Riley?
So I think it was. I think it
Teddy
was
Riley.
Teddy Riley that told that story.
But though, when he was telling the story, he was like, "Did I ever tell you that story about Prince? Here, I got copies of this VHS tape."
Yeah.
He gave me the VHS tape, said he got copies. But yo, the whole thing that's wild about the story is like, Prince was getting carried up there by his bodyguard. Prince on his bodyguard back, riding like a horse. But yeah, yo, like, Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I can see Mike like that. He's like, yeah, Mike was out there, did his thing. I mean, he's like, with the James, Prince said too. Prince out there trying to get his groove up, but the audience they not responding to it. Mike over there cracking up. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, look, told you he's not better than me. Look at him. So yeah, Mike know how to play it. I mean, that he'll always look innocent.
Mm-hmm.
He does. You know how to play it, that he'll always look innocent. And thank goodness that he had a father like Joe Jackson. Because it didn't bother Joe. Because if you had a father that was a weak dad, he'd be out here exposing you like, in reality, Mike did this and Mike did that. But Joe's like, you know what? I'm going to die with these stories.
Right.
It don't matter for me to try to get them out because at the end of the day, I just wanted my family to benefit anyway. Y'all good, so cool. I'm going to die with these stories.
Right. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, right. Mission
was accomplished. I mean, I wanted my family to do better, to have a better life than me.
Right.
They made it do the things they want to do, live the way they want to live, you know what I'm saying? And it happened.
Yeah.
He made it happen. Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of stuff he could probably say.
Heck yeah.
He like I said, a black man would take that stuff with him to the grave.
Yeah.
A black man wouldn't badmouth nobody. Probably would never say nothing bad about his wife, about his kids, none of that.
Right.
None of that. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff he could probably say. He would never do that. Took that with him to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
The mission is accomplished. I wanted my children to have a way better life than I had.
And they did.
You know what I mean? I didn't want my kids punching no goddamn clock, working in no goddamn factory, no shit like that. And that's just all life is, just working just to pay bills.
Right.
I want them to have more, and they got it. The mission is accomplished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Joe Jackson, the American dream.
Yeah. Because Joe stood beside his son no matter what, even through all the allegations. He didn't never say, well, you know why he like that? Because, the boy got so far away from me, I can't. No, you never heard Joe say nothing bad about his kids throughout all that they said about him. You know what I'm saying? Well, if that's how they felt about me, I'm saying, he probably just, whatever. If that's how they felt about me, they live in a way better life than they could ever imagine because of what I did. So maybe they wanted a lifestyle where they can get ice cream and candy and be out here struggling, punching the clock right now. I didn't allow that. I didn't allow certain things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's weird though. It's like because we were talking about the fathers. It seemed like when it's not all because we see the story where the fathers reconcile with their sons throughout the to grow up cold. He always did love his dad, even though they went through their things. Floyd loved his pop, even though they went through. But when it's the girls, you kind of don't hear that because you don't hear like Serena and them bad mouthing their dad. They it's like they understood like, well, he had to be like that because shit, he had to get his head. We one of the best female, right now. Like you don't hear that about like that. But it seemed like with the boys, and it's like a rebellion thing because as a boy, you're gonna buck up against because that's just what boys do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the discipline thing, you might not like the discipline that you're getting because shit is in place to keep you in line.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? This is why, like you always say, this is why the world is like it is because a mother will allow her child to do whatever instead of disciplining because you don't want him to feel bad. Dad don't give a fuck about your emotions. You need this right now. It don't, it ain't about how you feel. You need to be disciplined because when you break rules, this is what happens. Mm-hmm. Mom wants you to feel good. So, Michael, mom gonna make you feel good all the time. You know what I'm saying? This boy went kind of fucking line, but Joe probably in the crib like, yo, you need to tell your son, if he bring another zoo animal in this bitch. But he brought an animal at the animal. So you can't stop portraying that you that afraid of your pop because motherfuckers is really afraid of their pop, not gonna do no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't bringing home no giraffe. Because your ass on tour all the goddamn time. Who watching these animals when you out when you ain't here?
Right.
You the fuck out all the time. Who the fuck get this motherfucking monkey out my study? But you still bringing them in here. Nobody's saying nothing to you. So don't make it seem like Joe was just, no. Dog, you dressing like Captain Crunch.
Right. Right. Come through dressed like Captain Crunch like a motherfucker.
Dog, you dressed like Captain Crunch. Bringing in all these animals, doing whatever you want to do.
Let you wear what you want. Walk around, right.
No, like, but you was so afraid of
Motherfuckers
your
eating cereal one day and just said, you know what? Jacket like that. You just fucking walking around with jackets like that.
dog. You know what I mean? Yo, because that got to be a lot to handle, though. Because, yo, think about it. Mike used to just come out and stand there like 5 minutes. Motherfuckers in there going crazy. He ain't even said a word yet.
Right.
They going crazy. Instead of you like, yeah, my dad was right. Yo, that shit working. Look at this shit. These bitches in here falling out. I ain't even saying, I didn't get in the line yet. It's just a silhouette. These bitches in here falling out. But no, you like, yo, it was very hard on me. No, yo, that shit got you to somewhere where you probably couldn't even fathom in your mind, dog. Probably couldn't even fathom the success. Every time you leave in the house, it's motherfuckers, a mob outside your house. You know what I mean? You got 24-hour security.
You see the scenes when they showing all the film mail he got?
Dog. The trucks is coming. He got the trucks coming to the crib. And the whole truck is yours.
To the fucking house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not like the Amazon truck dropping off 1 or 2 packages. The whole truck is just your shit.
Right. Motherfuckers got bags of fan mail. You and your sister just sitting down just reading them joints. You're sitting down just reading them. You getting sacks and sacks and sacks and truckloads of fan mail. To the fucking regular house.
Yeah.
To the house. Motherfuckers know our address.
No, you saw every time he left.
Whoop your ass for that.
Saw every time he left the mom that was just sitting outside the gate.
Right.
This shit is unsafe for us, really, dog. You got 24-hour security, and you so calculated with this shit. You gotta make him. Joe will never let me take me out now. I want to leave now. Joe will never leave me. That your security guy step up to me another moment where you want to make me feel like less than a man. Joe, let him go. That's my fucking son. They don't get the fuck out of my face, nigga. His last name Jackson. He get that from me. You hired help.
Yeah.
Dog. Yo, you got everybody in that joint food, dog. Real, yeah, everybody in that joint food. Even your own brothers. Michael crazy, yeah. Michael crazy. He played y'all on the last joint. This is the last show that we'll ever do. You know what I mean?
Fuck these niggas. We want to be up here. Last time they eating off me. So your brothers just, that was your brothers, right?
Dude.
That was your brothers, right? That what your brothers got to eat, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro. Yeah, you right, man. That shit was fucked up. He did them dirty. You even walking off on the drink by yourself. If it's the last show we done, why we ain't all walking off the stage together? You know some shit like, I'm out of here. This shit's done for me. I'm done.
Yeah, we ain't do the motherfuckers did they do the fucking huddle drink with the teamwork and all that? They ain't do none of that shit. He left. What the fuck?
Michael, what did you do?
Right.
I just fucked it up for y'all.
Yeah, fuck.
But I'm good.
Fuck the money up for the whole family. Think about yourself.
Oh, yeah, he fucked that bread up, man, for the family.
Right, come on, man. I know people love Michael Jackson, but you got to see that for more than just, y'all just love Michael and just, he just the end all be no. Yeah. No, some of that shit was very, and that's not to judge him. I don't know everything that happened every moment of his life because we don't know, everything was in public, but I understand what Joe overall, what he was trying to do. He was trying to keep that together so the whole family eat and make money because he knew that Michael was the star, but everything was going to be trickled down from him.
True.
Try to keep the family together so the whole family could eat and make money.
True.
So I understand where Joe was coming from with that.
Yeah.
Yo, do this for your family.
Because I ain't going to lie, though. You look at the Jackson 5, some of you motherfuckers was just in here shaking a tambourine. Dog, yo, purpose. Listen, you was just a tambourine shaking.
Right, but we family.
Yeah, but
everybody
we family. Right.
Everybody gonna live good. That's why we need Michael.
Right. Like,
some of y'all fake playing the guitar, tambourines, your motherfuckers up there hitting the bongos.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Michael up there singing, fucking dancing, doing all that. But Joe understood that though.
Right.
His
Right.
brothers are gonna need him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything trickle down from him. Without him, that shit gonna be hard for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Joe understood that.
Yeah, you right. He did. I mean,
So, you know.
them other motherfuckers, man. What other solo albums came from the Jackson family, man? All right, we know Mike had a joint. Ain't even gonna show them all. Janet had, well, we know Janet. Jermaine dropped a couple albums. She dropped Jermaine, Come Into My Life, Feel the Fire, Let's Get Serious, Don't Take It Personal. I Wish You Love came out 2011. Latoya dropped a joint. Latoya dropped Latoya Jackson, My Special Love, No Relations. Then she dropped Latoya in 1988. You know what I mean? Jackie dropped Jackie Jackson, Be the One. Reby dropped Centipede. You know what I mean? Reaction, Are You Tough Enough? Randy dropped Randy and the Gypsies. Y'all, what of them joints do y'all know? That's what I'm saying. So you right, you absolutely right. Even though you dropping multiple albums only off of the fact of your last name. Because in today's term, the motherfuckers like, listen, man, them albums ain't keeping the motherfucking lights on in here, okay? We done with that shit. But because of your last name, it's like, yo, give him another shot. You know what I mean? Because in reality, you know, because you dealt with a lot of people in the music industry, you know what I mean? You dabbled in that shit too. In your mind, if you are the exec, you like, maybe he can get a feature from Michael. That's his brother. If he could just get that feature from his brother, because you know you got to be like, hey, Jermaine, you know the last one, Jermaine didn't do no good. When we get to this joint, come into my life, think you can get one with Michael on there? And if you Jermaine, you swear it up like, maybe. Right. But you know you can't.
Right.
Maybe, who knows? You know what I mean? You know, it's my brother.
I'm just too busy right now. Motherfucker, our rooms is right next to each other. Yo, I'ma snuff this motherfucker.
Yo, dog.
Then when I punch him in his face, I'm wrong.
Yo.
You know what I mean? We in the same house, I don't want to do shit with y'all though. We in the same house though.
Yeah, dog.
That's crazy. Yeah, so what was gonna call this John? I think we need to call this John Joe Jackson, American Dream.
Dog.
Joe Jackson, the American Dream. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so let's say Michael did feature on one of Jermaine Jackson joints. It say Michael was famously featured on the hit "Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming" on his "Too Good to Be True" joint.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Janet Jackson had Michael. It say on 1984 album "Dream Street," Michael provided background vocals. Don't stand another chance. See if you hear that in the back. That's Michael. Reby. What?
That's it. That's all I can do, Janet. I have to go. I gotta go. I gotta go. That's all I can do. What? Go in a fucking booth. That's all you do.
Are you packing this shit up? You got that? Did you get it? Mike, you ain't.
I gotta go. I don't have time. I'm sorry, Jenna, I don't have time. I'm sorry, I don't have time, okay? I don't have time. All right, I gotta go. See you on Thanksgiving, okay? We're gonna fuck.
Yo, my God. Yo, dog. Oh, my God. Yeah, so say Reby, Michael co-wrote, produced, and provided backing vocals for her 1984 hit Centipede.
Yeah, everybody said that was the shit, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, people said Centipede was the shit when it came out.
It's a 3T, which was Tito's sons. Michael appeared on the track Why and provided backing vocals for I Need You.
Yeah, I remember 3T.
Yeah, I remember them too. You know what I'm saying? So that those, out of all the people, those was Michael's contributions in the joint.
Okay.
You the biggest person on the joint in the family. You if they hear the Michael Jackson on the album, that drives the album. So yeah, Joe was right. Bro, we need you more than you even know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we not downplaying your talents that, yo, you just one of the ones. Line up with them. No, everything that was done, Michael, you in the front.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we always organized it. I know who you was. I recognize your talent. This is why you the lead vocalist. You the singer. I ain't put a motherfucking a guitar in your hand or a saxophone. Your instrument is your voice. We recognize that. We understand that. But I'm looked at as the bad guy. All right, you know what? Let's do what your mother do. Go to school, pass that fucking test.
Right.
I'm gonna go get this app for the steel mill.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right. Right. When you come home complaining from fucking a hard day's work and your back hurting, what your mom gonna say?
Yeah, you did it the right way.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Cut that shit out, yo. Cut it out. You changed the whole family trajectory. Your nephew got a role in your biopic because of what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that they still talk about Joe like he was this, that, and the third. He probably got little young family members now looking at like, dang, that's how Grandpa Joe was? He was a monster. Up, let's go. You probably got motherfuckers carrying you and now your feet ain't even touch the fucking ground. You a Jackson. You a Jackson, dog. That name, that last name means something. Jackson means something, dog. Come on, man. Cut that out, yo. Yeah, somebody said the same exact shit you just said. The fact that they only did one song together during their solo careers is absolutely insane to me. Yeah, fucking Michael Jackson, a.k.a. The Ghost. So let me stop. But
I was about to say Dracula. That's why I said Dracula.
Fucking ghost. You know what I'm saying? Ghosts out this joint. But yeah, they only, you know what? But you know, it's competition in their household though. So yeah, Mike probably like, why would I do a song? Why would I help her shit out?
Damn, that's your baby sister though.
Yeah, but that's who's always been. It ain't like she just became my baby sister when I did this. You've always been my baby sister. Come on, man. That's crazy though, yo. But yeah, yo, Joe, you right. Joe Jackson, the American Dream. The dream was fulfilled.
And then when we do this shit, it gotta be my song, not yours.
Right.
It's my shit. Man, you already got everything, dog.
Right.
I can't have this shit for mine. No. It gotta be my song. Shit. It gotta be my song.
Dog, yeah. That's fucking wild, man. Yeah, man.
That motherfucker was a tyrant, dog.
Yeah, Mike was talented, man.
That motherfucker was a tyrant.
Yeah, he was. But when you got the access to the world at your fingertips, dog, in his mind, see that's the separation of it. Everybody else in the world want to give me everything. Joe telling me no. He trying to keep me, you know what I'm saying, on some balance shit.
I'm not telling him no, though. I'm providing the structure, though. I'm not telling you no.
But he don't want
you
that.
got fucking zoo animals walking around this joint. So how am I telling you no?
He want to be lawless, though, dog. I want to be, the world is my oyster. I should be allowed to do whatever I want to do. And because, you know, we got black fathers, dog. Sometimes the fear of keep you in line. Mm-hmm. My pop find out this shit, man. He gonna tear my ass. Yo, I'm done. I can't. And that's what kept him in line. Yo, Joe found out. That's how come he told everybody else to do his bit when it came to Joe. What you gonna do? I'm gonna look him in his eyes as a man. I'm older and tell him what I want to do. When he's like, "What do you want us for, Michael? You gotta tell Joe that this is what I want to do."
Right.
Like,
right.
What? You just made this big deal about you was gonna stand up to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they thinking that the meeting gonna go some other type of way. He's like, all right, that's cool. What was like, yeah, long as it get done after the family business get done. Yeah. The family business come first, then Michael could do whatever he want to do after that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on some real shit. If Michael never did that other tour that Joe set up for him, where would the family be? I'm pretty sure that, you know what I mean, they that shit provided a source of income at that time that they could break off and do. I did get another album over here. Or, you know what I mean, you did get another album over here. Or now the fans do want to hear a song from you over here. If he wouldn't have done that at the time where he was damn near grown, getting to the point where all you knew was Michael, not the Jacksons, that probably would have hurt you on doing another song. You know what I mean? You like, yo, why would we even deal with you? Who the fuck is you? We can't get Michael. It ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what my man told him? Ain't that what Don King told him? Will Michael be there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Will Michael be there? Because if Michael ain't there, I don't want this shit.
Mm-hmm.
My man was like, don't worry about it. I got Michael. And even his mom, the voice of reason when it came to Michael was like, he might not show. Well, why don't you get on my fucking side and go over there and tell the boy he need to do this for his brothers?
Right.
Why I always got to fight to get it done and you just over here on some shit like, he might not do it. I'm doing this shit for the boys. So why don't you help me out? It's just crazy, yo. I mean, yo, the mother always want to say somewhere where she always innocent and it's not on her. Hey, it ain't on me. It ain't on me. It was Joe.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Help me out. We parents. We ain't gonna look like the good guys all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, she couldn't do that shit. Joe will go down as the bad guy. And now that he ain't here to defend himself, I can tell even more crazy stories about him. Like, yo, but who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all love that joint. Y'all enjoyed that joint. That joint broke like a biopic record for the highest sales in the first week, and y'all already anticipating part 2. So that joint played like it could have been a musical for all I care, because that's how I played. Like, you blink your eyes, you went from 1966, you was already in like 1970, 1972. That joint went through so fast, it was like, let's just get the music out. Play the music, because the people want to hear the music. Y'all in the movie theaters dancing in the joint. This was the yo. I'm thinking it's a fucking Marvel movie. My wife like, we can't leave till it's done. It's a Marvel movie?
Right.
Are there ending credits? No, they're still playing the Michael music. We have to sit here. You never heard this song? I can play this shit in the car for you on the way home. Right. People in there watch until it ends.
Yeah, fucking.
Were there after credit? Is Thanos coming out?
They're gonna show Thanos put on the Michael Jackson glove, like.
Yes, I'm like, what? We can't leave. We gotta stay till because they still playing their music. Is it after and then credits? What are you talking about? But yeah, they love Mike and hey man, it is what it is. Yeah, bro.
Joe Jackson is Thanos.
Yeah, he was.
Joe Jackson is Thanos.
He was. And crazy thing about it, even in all the things that we look at Thanos, if you really understood Thanos' message, he was the hero. Mm-hmm. Thanos was like, yo, in the world that, you know what I mean, we overpopulated, it's people that don't get the resources that some people get. So if you cut the population back, then everybody can enjoy the resources. Nobody has to go hungry. Nobody, so, you know what I mean, you looking at Thanos like, yo, Thanos a bad guy because he want this done. He really was like, no, it's too many of us here, and it's not enough for everybody. And Joe Jackson was like, yeah, Mike, you know what I'm saying? We really need to ride off your success. You are the successful one, but we need that you to catapult your brothers and everybody else.
No. But I want to, no, I don't want to do that, but I want y'all to come outside and watch me hear the fucking monkey deliver it. Everybody come outside. What we came outside for early in the damn morning? Right. What you got me out the damn bed for?
Dog.
Wait and see. They just, what?
You talking to the monkey. That's everybody in the joint like, that's because you never allowed him to have a real childhood. So he had to have those as friends. No,
what
he
didn't. What are you talking about? I got a fucking family full of people.
That's what I'm like, no, he didn't. Fuck you mean he had to have that? You see this motherfucker going to the Make-A-Wish drink with these kids. He could have had a regular childhood if he wanted to. Didn't show no drink where Jay was a stickler where Joe was a stickler yo, you can't go out. That's why he got him that 24-hour security guard. Whenever he want to leave, you watch him. He was allowed to leave whenever he wanted to leave. It ain't like, you know what I mean, he was on some shit like, you're not allowed to leave this house. No, he told him in the joint. Mike can do whatever he want to do as long as it's not during the hours of when the family come together. Mike was allowed to. He could have did whatever he wanted to do, but everybody wanted. We got these South stories. His best friend was a mouse. It was a rat, and that was just what he chose to be his friend.
Right.
He chose that.
Right. That's because you want to be some goddamn fucking shut-in or some recluse or somebody just away from everybody else.
Yeah.
That's just who he was. He was just one of them type of kids.
Exactly.
You think he had to be like that?
No.
He just wanted to be like that. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker acting he was 25 surveillance and shit. Obviously not, because he got that nose job done underneath Joe. Joe didn't know.
Listen. Mike was LD.
Yo, dog. This is my thing,
He
dog.
was LD. He was LD. We love him. He was LD.
Dog.
He was talented. He was LD. He was one of them type motherfuckers. I'm super good at some and everything else. Like them motherfuckers who like they can't fucking play with other people and they don't fucking can't barely tie their fucking shoes.
That level of autism.
But they like fucking whiz kids at chess.
Yeah.
He one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He one of them type motherfuckers. You can tell he one of them type motherfuckers.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie, because when the movie was in the drink, remember he like left, but he put his hat on. I'm like, who he hiding from? They know it's his house. You know, my wife was like, he does that because he's leaving. They know it's him. It's his fucking house. Who the fuck they think it is? He got the glasses on, the hat down, like he in the back of the car though. You think they don't think that that's Mike? I'm like, they know that's Mike. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, yo. Yeah. Mike definitely is. Mike, amongst his siblings, I think they really know the real truth. They probably feel that shit too, but they not gonna talk about it because Mike is the lotto ticket. You know what I'm saying? Amongst his siblings, they probably feel that way about Mike. Like, dang, he just skated on us when we could have built this up bigger than what it was. You know what I'm saying? Even Janet probably felt like that somewhere. I love my brother, but could we have done more songs together? Could we have done an album together? Probably so. The people asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was his choice. He didn't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. They probably feel like that somewhat too. But, like, why I talk about my brother, he the meal ticket, my life is like this because of him, I'm thankful for him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, if I got to pick the lesser of the evils between Joe and Mike, I'm going to ride with Mike. He the lesser of the evil. They probably view them both the same. Mm-hmm. Joe was like this. Mike was like that, but you know what I'm saying? We just gonna ride with Mike. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Because Michael Jackson estate still bringing in like a couple $100 million a year, dog.
Fam, it's little kids that Michael Jackson's their favorite artist, and they was born after he already passed away. It's little kids that love Michael Jackson. And he was already passed away before they was even born, yo.
Well, just imagine what this is gonna do for him. His streaming numbers gonna go crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, man. Like you say, not that people don't love him, but you gotta look at it. Like I say, man, I don't think Joe was as bad. Like I say, I wasn't there. I'm not none of the Jacks. I'm not none of his children. So I wasn't there with him every day to experience everything. But I don't think that from what I see, I don't think it's as bad as people make it seem to be. I think people just up that for the entertainment value purposes. Yeah. It seemed like he's just some tyrant that was just awful. I don't think it was like that. Now, he probably had them, you can tell he had them old school ways. Yeah. Them old school vibes, them old school ways. That's the time that he was born, the time he grew up. You growing up in the goddamn South? During the goddamn times, you know what I'm saying, the Jim Crow and all that? Yeah, the man grew up hard. Yeah. This Jones say, yes, Michael Jackson's streaming numbers increased significantly following the release of the biopic Michael. Yeah. His solo catalog streams surged 116%. Yeah. So if you already like the top stream in the row, and then you get even more on top of already being number one. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But Joe just wrong because he put Belt the ass. Put Belt the ass to the world. Yeah, right. Put Belt the ass all the way to the bank. Yeah. Yeah, all the way to the bank, bro.
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy, man. I say Michael Jackson's estate brings in typically $100 million a year.
It's probably way more than that.
Hell yeah, you know
It's
that
probably
is
way
now.
more than that. That is some bullshit number. That shit probably way more than that, dog. People still buy Michael Jackson music, dog. People buy that shit. Buy it. That man, that man make way. Trust me, that man make way more than that. That man make way more than that.
Dad, can you imagine that at that height, dog? That was like they was printing money, dog. It was like printing money when they was talking about that. I'm like, they was like, yeah, Michael Jackson at 25 million. I'm like, damn, this joint ain't even go to the next year yet. We still in the same joint. That's crazy. 20, it's like it's selling at 25. I'm like, that's wild. Yeah, Mike, he really could do whatever he wanted to do, and still within that, to him, Joe was the enemy. You know what I mean? Because he know, and you right. It has to be the thing of I don't really want to bang with them, but Joe wants me to do that with my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't the fact of Joe, because Joe is out the way right now. Mm-hmm. I'm always on tour. I'm over here doing this. I'm fucking dressed up like a fucking zombie. I'm doing all this shit over here. Joe out the picture for real. But the fact that he want me to do it with my brothers, I don't want to even be involved with them no more.
Yeah, because it's the whole father-son dynamic of he's more like Joe than he realized. Mm-hmm. Joe's in charge and he want to be in charge. So really, you kind of just like your dad.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I mean? You want to be the man in charge, and you really can't do that with him around. Because really, but you get it from like being like him.
Yeah. Yep.
And things got to go how you want it to go. No, you need to do this and that with the camera, and you need to back that camera because you need to see the feet. Yeah. We need to dance like this. I want to do this and do that. You got that no nonsense. Get what you want from Joe.
Right, from Joe.
You get that from your father. You hate your father so goddamn much, but you get that from him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, yo. He did. Man,
you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, you just black man gonna do what he can and then just get looked at like you the damn bad guy.
Yep. Because it definitely takes a lot to become great. You don't get that just overnight. That shit don't just fall in your lap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit's hard work, dog. Hard work. You know what I'm saying? And we know Mike had the work ethic because of what he was trained and how his dad raised him. And that is a credit to Joe. You know what I'm saying? That is a credit to Joe. And we got to stop that. Just the way we paint these black fathers, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard Beyonce dad get talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because of what he did, dog.
Yeah, he read my mind, dog. So I was thinking about, should I bring that up or not?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you hear that shit all the time. We never credit them for what they do. We only talk about the bad that they do. But these men do a lot of great work, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't just always point out the bad shit that they do. Because as humans, we all do shit that ain't right, that ain't correct. You know what I mean? Credit these people for the good that they do. Her dad was in the music industry before they started doing it, right? Wasn't he in the music industry before?
I can't remember. If
okay, I thought he was. You know what I mean?
Because when that man talk, he's a very knowledgeable, intelligent man.
True.
You know what I'm saying? He is. I mean, I wish he would talk more. Because a lot of people need to hear that. You know what I mean? That man got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
That man has a lot of insight and a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge that people, especially other black men, need to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He does. He drops a lot of knowledge when he speaks. But he don't speak that often.
Yeah, he don't.
You know what I mean? So, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was another man who had a plan.
Yeah.
And the plan got done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the mission is accomplished.
Mission is accomplished. Y'all can talk about me all y'all want. But it had to be done, and it's done. My family is in a better place because of, you know what I mean, everything that took part. So you're right. I don't gotta sit around here and debate with y'all on the microphone, you know what I'm saying, and tell y'all about this. another thing. See, that's weird how we do that, right? When the family reach a level of success and we vilify the fathers don't say nothing, right? But we've been on this mic and we talked about how Stephen Curry's wife might have said something because the level of success came and she got pushed to the back. We talked about Michelle Obama, how the level of success came and she got pushed to the back, and they get so vocal, like, let me tell you something about this and that. The father's just like, all right, man, look, they did it, I'm cool. Whatever y'all gonna say about me, like you said, the job got done. It's cool. Say what y'all gonna say, because at the end of the day, I sleep good. You know what I'm saying?
No, but really, did they get pushed to the back?
Who, the woman that we talking about?
See what I'm saying?
They feel like they did.
They feel like they got pushed to the back. They didn't get pushed to the back. People yo, if Steph Curry's wife, a lot of people know who Steph Curry's wife is. Okay, it might be because of Steph Curry, but a lot of people know her.
Yeah.
I'm bringing people walk up to her and want to nice to meet her and want a picture with her and stuff like that. Okay, it may be because of your husband, but you still, and then you get a chance to do other things too. Maybe because I'm not a woman, I don't have that. I don't have that same feeling as them. As I guess they want to be recognized for what they do and stuff like that more, whatever. But it ain't. Is your life bad? I mean, Michelle Obama done some great things, and people know who Michelle Obama is. Yeah, like it's not like you gonna walk around and you just Barack Obama's wife and that's that. No, people recognize her as a person herself. Right. You know what I mean? But
you're right. Yeah, but I guess to them it's not enough because they feel like they gotta voice their opinion and they gotta tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know what? My life is good, but I feel like it would have been cool if I would have did it. It'd have been good too, because I didn't do the things that I want to do. I took a back seat to. So you know what I mean? You're right, man. Like, but you know what I mean? Let's get up out of here, man. We dropped this 2-parter. You know what I'm saying? That we did. Y'all definitely gonna let us know what how y'all feel, because y'all love that man. And we not saying that we don't love him too, but sometimes everything that look good ain't good. And I think this biopic that they aired out might have a lot of people looking at Michael in a different shade. You know what I'm saying? It might have us looking at Michael a little different. And I guarantee you, if Mike was alive, he wouldn't have rolled off on this shit. No, we're not doing that. If Mike was alive, this shit would never came out. I really do agree with this. Because he probably would have looked at that shit like, nah. As talented and the man that could watch it, that could look at a video and be like, yo, I want that shit done like this. I guarantee you, Mike would have looked at this biopic like, no, I don't know. I don't like how they make me look. He's too calculated for that. You know what I'm saying? I damn near guarantee he wouldn't have liked this shit. We talk about a man that turned into Bugs Bunny, but not Bugs Bunny. You know what I mean? Until they got them dancing bunny. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it got out at the time that it got out. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Michael Jackson, and rest in peace, Joe Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And all other family members is not here with us no more. And the people that don't know Mike, y'all got introduced to him like this. And it is what it is. This is how we viewed it. And with that, you ready to roll out?
Yep.
We out, y'all. Peace.